Hey everyone, Sycra here, and due to the popular request of my subscribers, I'm going to be testing out Paint Tool Size. So this isn't going to be a how-to or even a review, it's just going to be me playing around with the program and seeing what I can do, because honestly I don't have time to get really familiar with this new program. But I'm just going to play around and see what it's all about. So I guess for this, I'll be Paint Tool Sycra. Yeah. Alright, so make a new layer. That's fine. And pen. So, okay, so that's the default pen. And what's... Alright. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just playing around, and this is my first time, using this, so I'm gonna see. I downloaded the trial version, and it's already expired because I never used it. But it was something I was meaning to do. Alright, color mixer, what is that? Oh. I don't know what that is, but anyway. Brush. Alright. Okay. So that's that. I'm sorry, this is going to be really boring, so I hope no one watches this. Except the people who really wanted me to try out Paint Tool Sci, because I'm doing it. Terribly. So I don't know, I'm trying to find stuff that's similar to what I'm used to using. Let's see, bristle. I've heard this program is very good for blending. Let's see its shortcuts. So the shortcuts for making the brush bigger, same as Photoshop. Airbrush. Airbrush is nice. Pretty normal. I guess there's a size limit. Yeah, there's a size limit. Can only go to 500. Let's make paper texture. What does that do? I don't know. And noise. Oh, that's cool. Huh. Alright. And fine hollow. Whoa. Alright, so. Wait, what? Okay, if I press delete, it rotates the canvas. And then if I press insert, it goes back to normal. Whoa. Okay, so delete and end rotate. And then page up and page down zoom in and out. That's pretty cool. Okay. And then if I hold down spacebar, I can move it around. Alright. I like that. Spread. Okay. So the thing I'm missing is pressure sensitivity. So let's see. What is scratch pad? Scratch pad. Whoa, I don't know what that is. So yeah, I mean, this is how I would start using a new program. Probably spend like a few hours just doing things, clicking everything, and see what happens if I do this, what happens if I do that. And that's I think it's better than just looking at tutorials. Tutorials are fine as well, but sometimes, it's more helpful to just try it yourself and see what happens, and then you can look at tutorials after you're a bit familiar. Okay, so the modes are just normal and multiply, so we don't have screen and all that, but the layer modes do have screen and lumi and shade. What is lumi and shade? Let me see what lumi and shade is. Whoa. Whoa. And what happens if I put down a bunch of yellow on the bottom layer? And then I put... Whoa! Okay, so that's weird. Okay. So I'm learning something. Lumion shade does something. Okay, so what happens if I use a light color? So if you paint something on the bottom, and why does it do that? Why is it zooming in when I drag down? Whoa, I learned something new. Okay, so when I pull down, it zooms in, and when I like flick my pen up, it zooms out. Fine. Okay. Kind of do like this program. It's kind of weird, but wow. Okay, it's annoying too, though, because I don't want to keep zooming. I'm sure there's a way of turning that off. Edit. No preferences? You're not going to give me preferences? Options. Options. Digitizer support. Please specify here when the pen point becomes remaining. When the pen point becomes remaining, or the click becomes like double clicking. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Enable tool shift. Toggle a tool by holding a key. Okay, let's press B. That's airbrush. B, V is brush. C, okay, so what's N? N is pen. B is brush. B is airbrush. Yeah, see, that's what I do too. Just click random stuff and like, oh, what happens? What happens when I do this? Oh no, it's breaking. All right, let me just try and make a picture. So I want to clear that. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, and I don't want this to be Lumion shade. I want this to be multiply. And I want something, what's marker? Marker. I want like a pencil. So, oh, okay. Alright. So these change opacity, kind of? Like, I know it's changing the hardness and the softness, but it feels like that's nicer. So I don't really like the full hardness. But it's doing something cool. Like, it seems to pick up the color sometimes from underneath, but sometimes it doesn't. But it's like when I click in certain areas, it does. Huh. And binary is just nonsense. And ink pen. Ah, okay, so that's something that can work. Alright, let's make the density low. Perfect. Alright, that's what I wanted. Okay, now what happens if I press delete? Oh, rotates again. What happens if I press backspace? Nothing. Nothing! Paint effects. Texture. Paper. Scale. 244. Fringe. Okay. Ah. That's cool. Alright. Alright, I'm figuring this out. Yeah, okay, so far I kind of do like Paint Toolsci. Alright, let me get a brush that is sort of brownish. Alright, and let me open my texture template. Why won't you let me open? File new. Do I have to go file new and then open? Oh, I know why you probably won't let me open, because I'm using the trial and it's expired. Thanks, Paint Toolsci. You know just how to treat a guy. Alright. Well, screw you. Alright, okay. That's fair enough, You know, I don't need to save it. I don't need to open it. I can just do some sketching. And alright, so it gets a bit jaggedy, but that often happens when I'm recording, even with Photoshop or what's the other one? Sketchbook Pro. And don't like that. What should I draw? Oh no. Alright, I'm just gonna scribble until I see something. Okay. So this guy, and he's got like robes and I don't know, some sticking out things. So let's do that. And he's wearing like a cowl or something, and I don't know. So far I don't care too much for this pic. God damn it, stop dragging up and zooming. That is really frustrating. The zoom thing. Can't keep. Stop zooming. Alright. And so yeah. And this guy, I don't know what his deal is. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna give him like a helmet thing. Let's see, how do I extend the canvas? Canvas, change size, and I want it extended. Top is okay. Bottom and left I want extended. 130 or no, just 30, right? 30. And before it was 28, 20, yeah, okay. And left, 30 also. And right, 30 as well. Everything 30. There we go. Okay, and scrolling, zooms in and out. And I want to select this. Select and move. Great. It's great. Then what was it? V? No, ink pen. N, M, P, I, O. Ah! E is eraser. S? No, A is select and S is deselect. No, I didn't want to do that. Control Z. D is get rid of everything. F is nothing. Is F anything? I don't know. Ah! H is flip canvas. Sweet. I still don't know what ink pen is, but whatever. I wanted ink pen. Fine. So he is... I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. And this is a really dumb helmet, but let's just go with it, all right? Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's a dumb helmet, but you know, it'll protect him from all the bird poop. But it didn't. There we go. We'll have some big circles here. And a big thing here. Okay, let's just say that's done. let's put that on multiply and make a new layer. Now what do I want to do? I want to take a brush and I want it to be not like that. Okay. Noise. Oh, fine flat. Yeah, that'll work. Let's shrink that and change the color. And now, just want to put in some areas of shadow, but I want the opacity to be less, which I suppose is density, right? Yeah. Alright. That's cool. Alright. Fine. It's not need less density. Alright. I'm just putting down noise and stuff and getting in some values, and let's see, if I press Alt it turns to color picker. Yep. So right now, I mean, this is pretty easy to get used to if you're a Photoshop user. Doesn't take a lot. Let me increase the density. It's too little. Doesn't take a lot to get used to this. It's pretty intuitive. You just got to play around with it first. Okay, let's see. It's kind of weird. It's not. I don't know. I'm afraid of, you know, comparing it too much to Photoshop and then just saying like, oh, I don't. It's not doing what I want it to. But it's like, well, because it's not Photoshop. I shouldn't be comparing it to Photoshop. See, this is weird, because I'm like selecting a dark, and then I paint, but it still gets lighter in areas, and I guess what's happening is it's just building up because there's already ink there. Maybe that's what's happening. If I keep going over the same thing, even though I have a dark color, it doesn't get that much darker. So it's sort of like a blender and a brush all in one. Right. Nope. You got too dark. There we go. And now I want the brush to behave like a brush. So blending, okay, blending gets less. Screw blending. Persistence 100%. What does that mean? Alright, so now if I raise the density, weird, dilution up. That's cool. Yeah, I'm hating the auto zoom thing. But it's letting me know that I guess I tend to do that movement. How am I doing for time? 19 minutes. I'm sorry, everybody. You don't have to watch this one. You know, like it's probably gonna suck. So, I don't know what I'm doing. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, I know what I'm doing now. I'm gonna take a big brush. I'm gonna try and make the background toned. There we go. Man, this is getting messy. Alright, so now that we have a mess, just want a regular brush now? No, I don't want that. I want simple circle. Yeah, that's what I want. Let's just add some light. I don't want it there, I want it in these things. These circle things. Get some light. Fine. Right, and let me make a new layer above the that, so I can create some softness in the skin. So I just have, you know, some contrast between. I have a lot of this hard, full opacity stuff, and then that's fine. But I feel like I need to balance it with a bit of softness. So I'm bringing softness to his skin, and, you know, letting things get softer there. And I haven't put in any colors yet. Maybe I can do that. Yeah, let's see if I can like quickly put in colors. So let's make a new layer and mode binary color. What does that do? What does binary color do? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Forget binary color. Overlay. Yep, that'll do. So let me make my brush. It doesn't go big enough. I want it bigger. Minimum size 50%. Size times 1. No. Bigger. Oh. Alright, I'll just manually do this then. So let me just move around and get different colors because I want some interest in here. I don't want just a flat color. I want like lots of little stuff going on. It's kind of looking like fall colors, so maybe I'll stick with that. Keep things sort of in that world. It's a fine mess you got there. I know. I'm trying. Water. Okay, water's not doing anything because I'm on the wrong layer. Okay, I want to merge all these down now. I want to merge all this into one thing. So, wait, no. Okay, how do you merge? Is this merge? Transfer down. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Wait, is that? And why does that take so long? No. You go back to normal. No. What's going on? Layer. Merge visible layers. Shift Control Alt E. Or Shift Control E. That's what I want to do. There we go. Fine. I lost some stuff in there. But that's just what happens. You know. Alright, now I just want to define the silhouette of this, and density's good. And let's see, what's spread again? Spread is, yeah, it's fine. So let me define some of this. trying to get like some nice shapes. Don't look very good, but it's okay. Just experimenting. 25 minutes. Okay, I'll go another 5 minutes and then see what happens, and if it's really terrible, I'll just quit. So I made like a mess so I can have stuff going on, and then when I go dark I can sort of pick out things, right? Because I've got a lot of information now on the page. I think the important thing is, you know, whatever you use, you'll learn how to work with it. It's not such a big deal about using something. Now, I would say Sketchbook Pro is good in a way because it doesn't take long to figure everything out. It's pretty quick. You just, you know, you use it. With a program like Paint Tool Sci, it seems like there's still a bit of a learning curve. But if you've used Photoshop, it's all right. But then at the same time, I don't know, like, if you have Photoshop, really, why would you be using Paint Tool Sci? Maybe some people prefer it to Photoshop, but for me, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to get used to it a lot, and it just, I don't know. But I'm not saying it's bad. Still think it's cool. I'm just saying, like, you don't need to feel like you need to be using one program or another. Use what you have and make it work for you. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like it's like I have an idea in my head of sort of what I want. Okay, this is weird. I'm getting dark colors, but it mixes too much, right? There is a reason why. Advanced settings. Edge hardness, quality, fastest or smoothest. Yes, fastest. What we want. Man, this looks terrible. How can we save it? Filter. Oh, they have filters. Hue, saturation, and brightness contrast. Let's change the hue. Kind of like that. Saturation. Luminance. Huh. Alright. And what else can I do? H, flat canvas. Oh. Oh! Oh no. And switch to that thing. Alright, this guy's getting skinny. You gotta lose some weight, sir. Alright. Let's make him like almost like a circus performer. Like a court jester. Yeah, that's the ticket. It's not doing anything. It's a terrible pose. At least the colors are getting a bit better. Although it's so much mixing. Airbrush. There we go. And I want to make a new layer and change the mode to screen. Or maybe overlay. 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 And then brighten the face up because the values are... Ah, stop doing that. Don't get paint tool side because it keeps zooming in when you don't want it to. I hate this program. Alright. It's something. And background. Oh, it's 30 minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna have to call this one over. Do I like paint tool side? I don't know. I'm sure you can do things with it, but yeah, it's tough. I want water. Merge down. Wait, does that merge down? No. Does it? I don't even know what that does. Shift Control E, right? Wait, what does that do? Whatever. I don't understand it. I like the RGB thing, that's fine. Alright. There, just to break it up. And maybe he has like bells hanging down. And then let's add some shading on those. The lighting makes no sense. All right. No. It's that blending thing again. I'm sure everyone who knows how to use Psy is just cringing at my failed attempt. What are you doing, man? You are using it wrong. You don't know how to use Psy. It's easy. You don't do all this stupid stuff. And then I'll just be like, which was a sigh, right? Starting to turn into something. Nothing good, but it's something. Black. And shrink. Too small. big. There we go. And that's too dark. I need this color. Let's see. Maybe this thing has like spikes come around. Right. And these need to be more shiny. There. Sort of like jellies. Jelly bells. Alright. And what else? Can add some. Nope. Yeah. That'll do. Oh, these are sort of this thing, the costume, these are reflective. And on here too. Alright. And I don't know. That's it, I guess. Paint tool sci, everybody.